Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. Hope you all had a good weekend. Are you ready for the clean room today? I've been I did do a little bit of planning. So I know where I'm going to build it. Okay, that did work. Yeah, I updated the mod pack. It is now 2.7.4. Quite a lot of bug fixes, to be fair. Oh yeah, I need to sort out my camera. I don't know what happened with it. Let me just be a sec. Right, so I definitely think that the scale is wrong. Deactivate that. Hello, Quest. Alright, hopefully that should be the correct scale. Correct-ish. Yeah, why are you mad, Quest? How about that? And hello, Lily. I mean, yeah. Wait, for 5 years and you didn't know? I mean, I don't think you'd have to be looking for it to find it, I suppose, with laptops. Right, let's have a look. Happy to see that they're all done. Yeah, I have had a little bit of experience with it. You have to actually set it to use the GPU. By default, it won't, which is pretty silly if it's got a dedicated GPU for it. I don't know why it wouldn't be enabled by default. Yeah. Yeah, for some reason, they're like that. For no reason. That really sucks. Well, at least you have it enabled now. My lovely storage system. Yeah, that is a long time to go without it. Right, I've got all of the plasticretes here. I guess let's make the controller for the clean room. Yeah, I bet it is. Well, it will definitely help. High voltage motors. With them. Stainless steel rotors. I think Minecraft, it's usually able to reach 60 FPS. It feels unreal for me to see the game running at more than... Yeah, I'm sure that it does. Honestly, the extra frames. I live for high refresh rate monitors and high FPS games. Honestly, I feel like that's one of the things which keeps me motivated to actually play. Everything, it feels kind of sort of cinematic. Is that the word? Okay, just the roses. I mean, my game, this is sitting at 160. It can definitely reach. It can reach a lot higher. Wow, them roses completed very fast. With shaders on, though. Shaders. Yeah, I wonder if the bug with that actually got fixed. It's still playable, but it does drop below what my comfort range is. Yep, it is. And when the biggest bottleneck, which I didn't realize, was actually the CPU in my computer. Getting a more modern CPU, I can't believe the jump in performance. I didn't even get a better GPU at the time. It was just a better CPU. I think Minecraft really benefits from a fast CPU because I think it's single core. At least without Angelica it is. Right, that's pretty much all of the structure prepared. Maintenance is the usual, and what else? Have a spare energy hatch. Turbo, I could run it off of Steam. Honestly, yeah, let's not. We'll run it off of fuel. For GTNH, it's 1.7.10. Angelica. Normal, more modern versions of Minecraft, they have sodium. What is it? Sodium rubidium? I think. Or one of them. Yeah, 1.12. I don't think 1.12 has it. Not yet, at least. No one's backported it yet. I say that. Apparently, there is actually a fork of sodium. It's called, if my pronunciation is okay. Is there a CurseForge page? To be fair, I haven't actually checked this one out. It's called Relictium. There is a CurseForge page for it. The other one is Vintagium? Something like that. Yeah, I don't think there's not a 1.12 version of it officially. Oh yeah, already prepared some tin cables. Oh, steel plates. What else? Definitely steel rods, steel gears. More steel gears. Right. Ready. To be fair, while I'm here... From what I can tell, it does run better if it's on full screen. So, yeah, mine's running in full screen mode. Well, it's borderless windowed mode, I think. But strangely, it does run better. I think it does, at least. It's so weird. I wouldn't expect it to run better in full screen mode, but I do think that most games do. Yeah, but borderless wind, I can't stand. Okay, if you've only got one monitor, then regular full screen mode, that's fine. But if you've got more than one monitor and you want to actually like move your cursor over, if you're in full screen mode, it won't let you move the cursor to the other monitor. It'll be locked in this, only in this monitor. Yeah, I like being able to tab out. Being able to tab out is so nice. I wouldn't say that minimalized. I don't know. I guess it really depends. I've got to try to sort all of this. Oh, you know what? Let's just put it all in. Electrical stuff goes in there. Yeah, yeah, coolant cells can go in there. Oh yeah, and maintenance hatch. Steel plates. All right. Oh yeah, so one of the new features for GTNH 2.8, which I'm very excited for this one. There's so many new features coming. It's been announced in the Discord server. So the ability to color code hatches like with a spray can. So similar to how you can color code cables so they don't connect. If you color code like input hatches and buses, or output buses and hatches, they will only output to the color or the hatch which has the same corresponding color. That's basically a much improved blocking mode. 70 to 100, that's pretty decent FPS to play out. See, I don't even nowadays. I always play with the VSync on. I don't disable it. It can go a lot higher than 160, but I just don't don't feel like it's necessary. All right, that's basic infrastructure to build the clean room. Like, yes, well, it's nearly double, more than double. All right, let's do some building then. If I can get out of the base. Yeah, it will be a lot more smoother. Might actually be able to match the monitor's refresh rate. That'd be a cool way to clear the flight. Yeah, so I'm gonna mirror from this point. I need the black hole focus. Steady, just slowly. What level is this? Why 65? Time for an expansion. Nine 496. What's the worst which could happen? Then this needs to only expand to where the edge, the corner would be this one. 192. Time for the circuit assembler. Wait, what are you playing GTNH quest? Oh, you're playing Supersymmetry. You gonna set them up on passive? Isn't like the goal for Supersymmetry is to passive everything, isn't it? Not yet. You just manually crafting them. I remember when I did it, I batch crafted a stack of medium voltage. Yeah, and I was early LV. All right, let's get rid of them. 61. Actually, to be fair, let's go down one more. There you go, perfect. So I have plans for this middle bit. I want to keep this middle bit clear. Because I want going this way to be the applied energistic stuff. Is the idea. And then this way I can expand like these parts of the room. I don't know where I could find a gold coin. I was flying. Okay. Let's... be fair, to make my life a little bit easier, I can copy and paste things. Look, you don't need to be up there. No. 1, 2, 4, 1. Amazing. Do I just copy and paste everything and then just cut all of the stuff which I don't want? That is a good question. Honestly, I've got to try it. I have to at least try to see what this will actually do. They'll copy all of the machines, but I don't need them, so I can just clear them using World Edit. May drop a lot of items on the floor doing this. Yeah, this will certainly be interesting. I just copy the entire thing. Yeah, nothing to see here. Let's go there. Yep. Honestly, anything I get from this, I'll just void it. Yep, like that. Simply because this would be classed as duped. Come on. Love it. I could do. Do I actually have a... I have a better idea. Let's just ferry this. I have the perfect thing to get rid of these. That cactus. Steady. Steady. Hey, just out of curiosity, are batteries immune to cactuses? They don't seem to be getting destroyed. I also don't know where all of this cobblestone is coming from. Ah, oh, that's much better. Just standing. To be fair, I do appear to be immune to it. I'll lock. Lovely. Can you see misaligned by 1 block? To be fair, once again, thank you, World Edit, to the rescue. Should just realign everything. To be fair, doing this with Creative Flight is much more. I appreciate it a little bit more, especially with World Edit. Also, hello, Captain. Right, goodbye there. I'll give this a proper cleanup. There we go. Where is the center? Three. No, it does need to go from there. I think I'll need to adjust where the wall is. Yeah, I'll need to stack where the wall is. hopefully. Everything has, by the looks of it, correct alignment. We're still getting used to the one being on the other toolbar. Interesting, that's curious. Some minor adjustments then. Yeah, don't void the filter casings. Definitely not them. Yeah, that's strange that block came there. I don't know how that ended up there. Alright, so I should be able to take from that corner to here. That should have the correct alignment this time. Yep. Cool, I have a complete new room. And it's also symmetrical with everything else. Because I like symmetry. I very much like symmetry when building these. So it should be perfect match. And then this center bit is actually gonna be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to building that. It does. At the moment, it's just a giant H or an I. A H if you're looking at wonky, an I. I mean, everything, honestly, from a satellite view for everything which I've built so far, I don't think it looks too bad. Record player. Oh yeah, this. Honestly, Creative Fly also gives me the ability to have a bit more of a detailed look of everything. Like I do quite like that dome. Right, should we go in and okay, I've just seen that. Let's fix this. We'll go and build the clean room. There you go. I also don't like sort of voids in the area. There was sort of I need to make the circuit assembler. Right, if I can make this, I will plan for medium voltage and high voltage power in there. Even if I only use the medium voltage one to begin with, because I don't really want to have to take the clean or break the clean room, because because it does take a long time to actually become clean. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to some of the crazy builds I can make with World Edit. Definitely the applied energistics thing is another one which I'm looking forward to. They need to be annealed copper. Does look like they do. Right. Also, do I want to use some ethereal glass for this? Good point. Now that I didn't know that it's actually part. You can do it now. I tested it last stream, I want to say, or the stream before that. Thickened glass is clear glass, chiseled. Speaking of, don't I have access to like the arc furnace? Somewhere, this one. No, this one? Yeah, this one. Then a couple of unstable ingots for this. $16 would be enough. That would be a 3x3. To be fair, let's do 8. And then that will be 32. And the oven speed up. I don't know if I will or won't do that. I really do need to do that. I can kill I can kill a lot of withers actually. They're not too difficult. For the alchemical, not the alchemical construct. It's, what is it called actually? I can think of what it produces when you centrifuge it, but I can't think of the name. Stab alloy, that's it. Yeah, stab alloy construct. Yeah, I would really, I would love one of them. Need one nether star for the potion. You know what the potion is called? Wither gauge. I think mutation. That's infernal chalk. Oh yeah, this is part of the new update. This is part of 2.7.4. Yeah, it actually shows you the research icon, I believe. Stuff. Bad RNG. I mean, I have lived through some pretty terrible RNG. So, do you know what the potion is actually called to change the biome? Shifting seasons. I'll have a look at the recipe. Ointment. In so long. Also, Witchery, it's another one which I haven't played with in a long time. I want to say it looks like one of these potions. Shifting seasons didn't work for searching. Spirit of Otherware. Come on. Off where the keyboard is. Does any I actually have like overlays for the recipes? There are multiple ways to craft. But what are you doing? You're gonna have to move. Come on. Here you go. Questbook has a recipe that, but the recipe is worse. I wonder how far I could push it for the titanium, because I'd love to be able to get applied logistics before the moon, and then worry about making the rocket and going to the moon. 5x5 minus the corners. It spawns an insane amount of golems. Oh, the curse stuff. The curse stuff is really easy for me. Wasn't there was a quest somewhere which said about changing biomes? Bring the biome. It was in Houseby, wasn't it? Brew of Shifting Seasons. Any eye doesn't show the page for it. Like, any eye just will not show the item. Brew of Love. That's the Brew of Combustion. Brew of Love, don't shake it too much. That was the one which I was looking at. I know that Threefold made it. Easy way to change biomes. So it doesn't show the item, like how... Bringing the biome to you. So you want the easy way? Okay, go get the stuff. The demon heart. What, the one with the nether star? Witchery Distillery first. Oh, it's that part. I'm starting to remember that from Witchery, to be fair. No, come on. You don't need to be up here. I think I should do it. I think I should do it so that I have a really easy way to get titanium without going to the moon. Out of curiosity, so it's a high voltage centrifuge. It would also produce uranium, which is, to be fair, passive uranium before Mars. Easy way to get uranium-235 and plutonium-239. Not much I can do with it. These are all high voltage recipes. Yeah, I actually think it's worth doing. It's worth it solely on the basis that I can skip the tier 1 rocket. Oh, that is a wrench. Yay, wrench recipe or wrench breaking for these. I hope I mapped this out correctly. So it should be 5 tall. Then I'll do the same for what I did last time. I think I also need witchery anyway, because I want to do the bees using blood magic. I want that maddening frame. I think 3x3 to 1x1. Oops. 3x3 to 1x1. But what do you mean by remove blaze rod and or glowstone dust? Alright, and just for the sake of it, because you can do that. Yeah, to be fair, I'll leave it on the outside. Because those items increase area of effect on the splash. Happened to battle with Lucy constantly trying to get on the desk. On the splat, I don't follow with that. Area effect on... What is this for biome changing? It is the size for that. Oh, I don't intend on changing the biome, by the way. I mean the maddening frame of frenzy. That's what I'm after from blood magic. So is there. Well, yeah, I mean, see, that's something which I don't use. Also, have I Oh my goodness, I have. No, I'm not standing for leaving it like this. I will fill that up. Right, so I wanted to do 989 colon 9. Or 9. So not 989 colon 9 with 75%. And 990 colon 9. If I remember that correctly. Lovely. I believe this is the central fuel line. To be fair. Okay, I'm just going to leave that. It needs to fill up before it will actually work cleanly. Stop coming up here. No means no. It's being terrible at the moment. Okay, so has problems, that's fine. Fix that. I think I wanted excuse me? Right, that's consuming more energy than one of these combustion generators can supply. For that energy hatch. Well, still, I'm looking for small steel gears. Steel rods, steel plates. There we go. Oh, I need... Yeah, I need a redstone alloy cable, at least one. Sure, I only have the AX one, so that's what I'm going to use. Completely overkill. That's like 4 times the amps, which I'll ever use here. Right, this time it shouldn't turn off. Okay, so I should probably get need maintenance cover for it. Just to make sure that I can keep track of the maintenance in there. If that's a... Okay, I'm going to skip that for now. Because I'm very low on medium voltage circuits. High voltage. So what, I need to make a circuit assembler for there. Definitely, I could make a transformer for that. Need some more annealed. Transformer going into the diode. Transformer diode, yeah, that should be enough. I'm sure that I have some coils somewhere. Where did I use them? Maybe I didn't, to be fair. I don't reckon I've made coils before. Okay, 2 stacks, then a stack of steel rings. And some polyethylene. Yeah, I think I'll do the stab alloy, or the stab alloy construct. Stab alloy construct. I'll do that once I've got the clean room set up. Don't know. I may get around starting some of the progression today. Yeah, I need a vacuum freezer to be able to process the titanium, so there's not... Well, I suppose there would be a point, because then I'd have a decent amount of titanium. Titanium. Honestly, that would be so much nicer than doing this. Alright, so I'd need EV hatches to actually be able to smelt the titanium dust. That makes sense. Or high voltage. I could wait. I was doing stainless steel, wasn't I? It's not much longer than stainless steel. Yeah, it's not much longer than stainless steel, and this is a server, so I could leave it running. I mean, potentially all night. I don't actually need to be in game for it. So do any other mobs spawn from, well, spawning it inside of the Everglades biome? Stack for the TPV coils. So like normal mobs spawn. Yeah, that would be annoying. I mean, I could make a powered spawner for it. Usage. I don't know how much that would be. Yeah, blazes that blazes would be very annoying. Well, I'm definitely open to getting a stab alloy construct and then making a spawner for this. Witches and cats. I mean, the other thing is I could just void all of the other outputs. Because let's face it, I don't need them. What, pigmen? Zombie pigmen? Oh, I've got them around the wrong way. Okay, I'm gonna swap them. Sorry, clean room. You're fine. How long? 13.5 seconds. How much percentage does this actually go for? 1%. Hello, Sean. I'm going good. I'm doing good. I've just made the clean room. Now starting to move stuff in there. So, clean room, circuit assembler. Medium voltage circuit assembler. What else? How are you doing, Sean? CPU is probably a laser engraver. Yeah, cutting machine. I mean, it is medium voltage. I could make high voltage, I think. How many high voltage circuits do I have? I have 9 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, a laser engraver, that would be 5 high voltage circuits. That would be 6, 7 for the cutting machine. What are the cables? Blue alloy cables? Probably. I'm definitely thinking of a battery buffer. Going back and forth. That's fair. I'm now starting to consider a stab alloy golem farm so that I can start getting titanium before I go to the moon. Commit the unthinkable and skip the moon. I know. I'm making them high voltages anyway, though. I mean, yeah, why not? They'll be slightly faster, so... Oops. Yeah, you won't be able to process the universal weapon. Old cables. Nah, that should be okay. I know that I'm going to need a lot of stainless steel for these. And polyethylene sheets. Look, come on. The desk. No, don't come straight back. No. Being a nuisance today. You don't need to come up on the desk. No. Oh my god. You don't need to be on the desk. You're terrible. I wonder how long it will last. I don't think it will last long. Her not being on the desk. She'll find her way back up here. And two machine holes. Don't think I do not have enough steel rods for this. Oh, already batchcraft some. Makes it easier. Past me was thinking for future me then. Okay, I'm very low on electrum. Like, extremely low, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use my cheaty villager. Please tell me that it has the Eye of Ender trade. Yes. Only one, really? Okay. Do you have any which I can actually do, like an iron chest plate? To be honest, there's nothing cheaty about this villager. It's a good way to skip making the chemical reactor. Right, you're literally just gonna do this. There you go. Are you enough? No, okay. Diamond pickaxe. reckon this is bordering on. I think I will need. That is so painful. That means that I will have to do this. Okay, just out of curiosity. Okay, that's very funny that you can actually do that. No. I was thinking you could put a copter pack in there. Yeah, well, I got one eye of Ender. I need to make a second backpack for that. It does look like I can skip it using NBT. It doesn't care what backpack I put in there. Right, laser engraver. I batch craft a lot of these cobalt brass gears. Diamond dust is in here. Yeah, I should get another batch of Electrum going before I forget. Okay, that is... Guess what I need more of? Gold. Hey, wasn't there a really good way to get Electrum? Electrum. Thinking. Wasn't... see, zombie pigments would give gold. Wasn't there something which gave Electrum? Electrotine. Might have been Electrotine. There's something which you can farm, and it gives Electrum. Is there a mob recipe for this? Processing in general. You can get Electrotine from scrap boxes. Maybe it's a gold farm. Like a vampire pigman. Vampire pigman. That's not even a player only loot, I think, from that. That gives 100% chance for gold. Right, and then I've got 2 circuits left over for the circuit assembler. 1, 2, and I need 3, so I only need to make 1 more of these. I'm hoping this is the last time that I need to make this tier of medium voltage circuits. Yeah, very much hoping. There you go. This I get to have a bit of spaghetti wiring. Because why not? Where did my sleeping bag go? My sleeping bag's gone for a walk. I don't know where that's gone. So let's go. I want to basically share these. Okay, I need to get some more blue alloy wires. Do I even... I could not be any more unprepared for this. See, they're the 1Xs. Okay, I'm gonna have to go mining. I actually am gonna have to go mining then. It was this one. So you just do a percentage, or you do the percentage you want that block to appear. It all needs to add up to 100. Keep that in mind. And then separate with a comma and no space. Actually, I could post that if you want. That I don't even that didn't even post it. It won't let me post it. Yeah, that's what the command is. I really do need to write that down actually. I need to make a save of all of the commands I used for World Edit. Yeah, mining. That's what I was gonna go doing. Little bits of mining. I need electrotine. Electrotine. That's the closest one. Costs. What am I being damaged by? Hello, Quest. 50 to negative 45. What could go wrong? Once again. I would have. I've already been down here. Got a small problem. What's the problem? To make 4 stacks of circuits. What is hitting me? Just take a fair amount of time. It will. Was that an arrow which hit me? I don't know. I don't even know. I wonder if it was the arrow and I broke it and made it drop on me. Okay, that should be enough. I think these give like eight each raw ore. Also, the ore situation at the moment is... it's okay, it's overfull. It's overflowing. Honestly, I just want applied logistics. Applied logistics, I'll dump all of this in there, and then I can sort it a lot easier. Alright, I'll get rid of that. Good, I should be able to make the medium voltage circuit assembler now. I believe that circuit's done. What else? They require pistons. So that's small gears, aluminium rods, aluminium plates. You know what, actually, please use this one. Emitter electrum rods. Plus an ender pearl. Right, that's all of the machines. High voltage batteries. What else? What was I waiting for? Electrotine, that's it. This shouldn't take too long. be fair, I could actually... Let's go for the faster option. There you go. Yeah, I need blue alloy fast. Yeah, that's all of the electrum I can make. Honestly, it is very tempting to make some sort of gold farm. Also, was that the quest? Oh, right, it's now time. Always use gold. Oh my, that's where I get gold from. Am I correct? Centrifuging glowstone dust produces gold dust and redstone. That's where I get it from. That's where I passively get it from, because glowstone is set up on passive at the moment. Is there a magical one for that? I want to say it's like Aurelia, isn't it? Blue sight? Is that... Ooh. Gold nuggets. I'd be able to set up a steam compressor for it. Right, so I reckon I want to keep the maintenance open. Unless I do it from the... Actually... No. Let's do the maintenance from the outside. Right, that's definitely input high voltage. I wonder what the fastest way to do that would be. Oh, you can't compress it, can you? Yeah, that different version of Greg Tech. Disregard that. It's to do it here would be fluid extract it into the molten, and then solidify it into the ingot or alloy smelter. Nugget into the ingot. Honestly, this way is so much quicker though. Yeah, it is. Well, to be fair, I could do steam alloy smelters and then it would be the most efficient. Alright, this whole setup for the clean room. To be fair, I'm okay with it expanding a little bit over there. I'll find out if anything blows up. Right, that is definitely high voltage cable diode. Right, so medium voltage on the right. These two on the left. The age of the clean room is here. So I suppose the first thing I should make is definitely some CPUs. I reckon, what do we... Oh, I could use polyethylene. I really need to set up PVC. Yeah, I should set up PVC production. I do really need some circuits though. I don't need low voltage, just need the medium voltage. And high voltage, to be fair. So what about... polyethylene? Okay, I can make these tier of capacitors, not the SMDs yet. Transistors require tantalum. Yeah, this is not going to be... This is not going to be fast. Circuit 1. Yeah, to be fair, I'll leave that. Yeah, I've got to do it the inefficient way first. I don't know. How many high voltage circuits would I go for? I'm not sure how many to go for. Like, if I go for a stack, that's going to be 3 stacks of polyethylene. I mean, is that too much? Yes, 3 stacks of polyethylene for these. Okay, it would be 4 stacks of polyethylene. 128. See, the fine red alloy, that's easy. Yeah, I need to do this before I get PVC, apparently. So I'm all out of circuits, and I don't really want to craft the previous tier. What else? I'll need to make some more coils. Tantalum. Yeah, I do really want to be using tantalum for the capacitors. Honestly, there's so many capacitors. Aluminium. To be fair, oh, it's just ethylene plus chlorine, isn't it? Yeah, to make the vinyl chloride. For now, I'm going to stick with polyethylene because that is set up on passive. Make the circuit boards. I can make the circuit boards, right? Like iron 3. I'd need to make some sulfuric acid. There, yeah, that should be easy. Yeah, honestly, this may be when using the Lazulia crop. There's just so many. There's so many things for me to do. Right, that's 3 stacks of PVC. Tantalum's taking a long time. So I'm going to be pretty much waiting for these. Where are my silicon wafers? There they are. They give 8. So if I aim for 256. That's 32. Okay, so 32, and I also need a white lens. Diamond, probably diamond. Diamond lens for CPUs. Yeah, I'm nearly at the stage. So sulfuric acid, I can do that all in low voltage tier machines though. Aluminium, does that actually give chrome? While being a bit of a nuisance. Come on. I know that it will definitely give aluminium. aluminium, silicon, calcium, sodium, chlorine, iron, sulfur, oh, and oxygen. Oh, right, this gives calcite, doesn't it? It does give calcite. You do those at the same time, that's fair. Right, moment of truth. Also, is this... Okay, it's at 100%. $60. Okay, that's going to be 30 seconds. I've only done a handful of them. Oh, I don't know why I keep yawning. It's because it's a Monday. Monday morning is when I always yawn. Or just Mondays in general. Tantalum. Okay, that's another tantalum craft. See, I really wouldn't mind, but yeah, I'm out of circuits, so... And to properly set it up, yeah, I'm gonna wait. Polyvinyl chloride. I need to set that up on passive. Capacitors, yeah, so the capacitors... That should be more than enough. Resistors. Honestly, everything for all of these circuits are going to be gated by... It's going to be tantalum I'm going to be waiting for. So that should give me enough time to go and do sulfuric acid. I can set that up on passive. I need to fix the circuit board, so... Yeah, I'm going to go for a break now, though. Good enough time. I will be back in just a few minutes. Now is a good time if anyone wants to have a stretch or just grab any drinks or anything. Right, I'm back. Yeah, so sulfuric acid should be fun with the single block chemical reactors. I need one here. Two, three. Plus I'll need another one so I can actually run this recipe. So for actually 4 chemical reactors for all of this. Not too bad. Battery buffer. I even have some battery buffers. So what are the EU? So that's 8. 38, 16. 16, 30. What's this one? 2? 2 combustion generators? Is that all I need? That's not too bad, actually, to be fair. Get some more of the cables. Right, steel, small steel gears. Lots of steel plates now. Let's just grab a... Actually, you know what? Let's grab all of the... Let's just get it all, except for the mica. So I need 2 generators. Already got battery buffer. Two, three, four, five, 6 machine holes. What else was it? Steel, steel, steel gears. Two combustion generators. There you go. Cells are going to be an interesting mechanic for this. I think I could make it do that. So the sulfur dioxide needs to go into the tank. Or more. I do that. I can do that recipe using just straight up clay. I want to say that I can. That's a large. And then put some fluid pipes. I think that's all I need. Maybe some item pipes. Get the small electrum. Oh, let's also get the drawer. So I can actually insert sulfur to this. Slabs. I need some oak logs. Oh, yeah, and what about water? Am I at the stage when I can start crafting reservoirs? They're just high voltage pumps and fused quartz. To be fair, let's use the item conduits for this. So the first one's up against the wall. Yeah. To be fair, I could do that. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that seems smarter to do it like that. There you go. Let the energy flow. Yeah, that is. So I guess one side of this will be the output. That may be challenging. No, that should be okay. Then all the way at the top. Sulfur plus oxygen. Wondering if I should do input. I mean, I'll need to make a conveyor for it. No, I really need to use the... I need to use the item conduits for this. Disable all of these. So if this is extracting on brown, inserting brown, this one... Okay, let's leave that unfiltered for now. Like, you don't need to come up here. Stop. Oh, honestly. Just give it a rest. You don't need to come up here. No, go on. Gosh, only when I'm streaming. Whenever I'm not streaming, she doesn't act anything like this. be fair, I could do filters actually now. I can make a lot. Yeah, why not? Let's do blue as the return then. Let's go make some filters, some item filters for this. Yeah, these are the ones which I batch crafted, so... I have plenty of filters that I could be using. Yeah, these were to make the clean room. No circuit. Also, do I have any spare sulfur? I have 4,000 sitting in here. Yeah, PVC is on the list. I have so many things I want to set up. PVC, stab alloy, mob farm stuff, yeah. Quite a few things, and farmable stuff. Right, so yeah, at least I have the ability to filter. I don't know why Epidemic Sound has started to pause. That's the second time that's happened. All right, and let's make this one also unique. So let's say this is going to be purple. Stop sulfur from coming in here and leaving it unfiltered. All right, I also need oxygen. Me into this one. Is this, that's PTFA. I can't do that. Steel, dark steel. I could do this. Look, go on. Terrible. So what was that? Steel, dark steel plus polyethylene. I'm paying high attention to Lucy because I feel like she's going to go and break something. She's going to knock something off one of the desks. Or one of the units here. Right, so this should take sulfur dioxide out of this chemical reactor. Put it into this tank. So if I extract that on brown, all I need to do is insert it in this one. Yeah, I'm going to need fluid inputs on the left side. Unless I do a chest. I don't like the idea of the drawers. They don't not look nice being up against the walls. Look, no. Yeah, let's swap that for a chest then. One, two, three, four. 5 would be the middle. 6, 7. How big are these? Like, it covers up where the square is, so it would be there. Yeah, so the center is this block. To be honest, I reckon for this, I should make it its own. Because I can. Let's take any of the items out of these, though. Batteries? Oh, that would make sense. Don't worry, World Edit's weird. It just drops the extra items. Right, and let's go. To be honest, World Edit for things like this, amazing. They even copy the flow direction over. Oh, they did update. Oh yeah, you need the cells. Don't need this bit anymore. Cool, so that should just be moved over by 1. Oh, you know what? That would be this one. Be aligned properly. Yeah, I did all of this so that I could actually run the fluid pipes properly. So I need oxygen and water. Oxygen, right, this is outbound. Water is in this one. Honestly, the Endermen underneath it. Okay, let's run that one. Okay, oxygen, let's go from this one. Yeah, we're now going to start hearing some of the songs again. Because Epidemic Sound just decided to stop. I don't know why. The playlist is like... How long is it? The playlist is 9 hours long. And apparently it reached the end of the track in 2 hours. Okay, that was a lot of bronze actually. Okay, I need more bronze fluid pipes then. I'm gonna need it even more than this for the water. I should really just make a reservoir. It would be so much easier, but then it's a single reservoir which is only being used for one thing. Okay, well, that is the limit. Oh, it must be a limit of a stack then. Like 64 blocks. Line mode can work in. Alright, that's also oxygen. Honestly, who doesn't love these GregTech pipes though for this? This feels like a blood moon. The colors. Not yet. What's the flow rate on them? Oh my goodness. They have a very high flow rate, actually. 2000. I really should be, shouldn't I? Because they're really easy to make. Hello, Nomsy. Yeah, doing okay. Yeah, making a lot of fluid pipes, apparently. I need to set up, it's the sulfuric acid for the circuit boards. There you two, that is. I use a whole range. I use dark steel for steam. Higher flow is potent, then everything else gets bronze. Chachi's nether star. Nether star pipes, I mean, they are 128. Thing is, I wonder if anyone has actually done this, but set this up on passive. Almost everything but benzene. You get the null catalyst. I don't know if glass not. Yeah, I know. I could definitely see people setting this up on passive. Like, it would equate to magma slimes, blazers, and what else? Balance shards, so it'd be whatever this one, red cap sappers. You could set it up completely on passive. They're gonna be all going off the villager. I just need, all I need to do, I need to make an adapt. I need to adapt. I mean, most fluids are cold. The only one which isn't is steam. For 8 hours. I mean, yeah, you could do that. Yeah, I just need to add a fluid solidifier to that, so that you can convert the polyethylene into the sheets. I mean, I sat and farmed with the skeletons, I want to say for about an hour, a couple of streams ago. Also that I can make a diamond dolly. So, yeah. I made it a lot sooner than I did the last time around, though. Alright, this is meant to be... like that. I mean, yeah, it's not too bad. If you set up it properly, unlike what I did, and then really felt the struggle while trying to farm them. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. I never did it last time because it's quite a deep dip into magic for the sword and Twilight. Twilight Forest progression's required for it. So you need to kill the Hydra. That was an Ender Creeper. Yeah, all that, to be fair. That's another alternative for it. Pull back and work to get it. Wait, what was the stability? 15. My ult is up to, I want to say 11. Is 24 of this going to be enough? What should be like? Oh, of course. Oh, one exactly. I was like, is this going to be one short? No, I've got enough, just barely. Right, let's actually not connect that just yet. Yeah, one thing which I do want to do is the stab alloy farm. Stab alloy constructs. I would very much like titanium before going to the moon. And a decent supply so that I can set up applied energistics. I need to charge them, actually. My armor is nearly empty. I mean, the goggles are. Let's just charge it. That's what I've used Quicksilver. Quicksilver and Amber. And a bunch of mob skulls. Yeah, it's literally just time. How much? Oh, didn't I? I also really do. I do quite like the being able to view the recipes. So I'm actually considering making this angel ring. This requires Terminus, the aspect. So that's cosmic neutronium, I believe. The only way to get that. I can't. Definitely not. Titanium and iridium screws. Titanium, what is that, tier 2 fusion? Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely open to make this. For creative flight. Yeah, it's tier 2 fusion. Yeah, it's the only way to make it. Iridium's flatline. Tritanium tier 2 fusion. And the primer. Damn it, I'd have to farm. Yeah, I don't know if it gets consumed in this craft. It'd be nice if it doesn't. Make what, the quantum chest plate? I want to say that something. I mean, that's what I did the last time. I think that's probably what I'll end up doing this time round. The same. The Okorium armor is also just, it's a really good armor set. The Infinity armor. I mean, literally all of the other armors are used for it. Even the quantum armor is used for this one. So it's not like me making the nanosuit armor will go to waste. It will eventually be used. Probably just not anytime soon. Right, let's extract on brown. Where does this need to go? Needs to make sulfur trioxide. Circuit 11, and I also want the sulfur trioxide cell. And I think I can use auto output for this. Right, I just need to connect the water up then. Can I beat the water getting over there? Certainly interested if I can. Yeah, I can. And then the sulfuric acid. To be honest, that just needs to be auto output. This will extract the empty cell. Filter it back in there. That's the entire loop. Second one. So this is not going to be very fast, but then again, it is set up on passive, so it doesn't need to be really fast. Copper foil. Okay, let's make a lot of that then, because that's used in both recipes. Stop it. Stepped on my keyboard then, as I was trying to get her not to step on the keyboard. Yeah, so I guess that's going to take a very long time to fill up. All of that copper foil. Just a creeper in the base. Did she also... Oh my god. She has changed the scene. Took me a little bit of time to realize that, actually. I do apologize about that. I'm having... or she's having a very disobedient day. Or just a... I'm gonna cause as much trouble as I can day. Yeah. Ready for cable coating? No. Ready for circuit board coating? How fast are these? Just out of curiosity. Okay, 25 seconds for half a bucket. This is 16 seconds for a bucket. Okay, so this is more than enough. By no means fast, but it is set up on passive. So all I need to do is supply sulfur. They're still going? Actually, that's nearly done. Okay, if I wait... There we go. I'll swap this circuit one now. Honestly, that tantalum is taking forever. What? Do it? Okay. That's going to be fun. I haven't done Witchery in ages. Witchery is the longest. It's been the longest time since I've played that one. Like, what would that be? That would have been my high school years when I would have played with Witchery. That's like ages ago for me. Nearly 10 years, I want to say. Right, you're at 100%. Let's get a chest ready for that. Hello, Jero. I hope you're having a good day. Also, I get the feeling that I'm missing quests. Okay. I just haven't got the quest yet. Easter, that's good. That's cool. Easter holiday? Easter, when is Easter this year? It's like really late, isn't it? Sunday the 20th of April. Oh, so it is this weekend, isn't it? Yeah, this weekend coming. Yeah. Empty plastic boards. Where's that? Not another quest where it wants me to do that. Easter for me, just it's an excuse to go and get loads of chocolate. It's an excuse to eat chocolate for me. Oh, I really don't want to void. Is that item okay? Oh, also, while I'm here, let's fix this. Because that doesn't work properly. I'm very much looking forward to GTNH 2.8 though. Another thing which I'm looking forward to this year. I think they gave a roadmap of it. Although it's subject to change because everything may not be on time. Right, chest, brown. Guessing this one? Lots to be fair. One of the biggest changes which I'm excited for is, well, to be honest, there have been a lot of big changes which I'm excited for. There's one which stands out the most, though, from looking at it. Let me get... I'll have a look at it. Yeah, so it's coloured input hatches. Blocking mode... Oh, not blocking mode. Well, auto-crafting using applied logistics... Hey, I can actually share it so that everyone can have a look at it. This is the post which they made for it. Oh yeah, I'll wait for the ad. Actually, back again. It's still currently going. I'll wait until it's cleared for everyone. Cool, that's functioning the exact same. Yeah, there's a lot of quality of life changes. That's the one which I was just speaking about, though. Coloured input hatches, that stands out the most for me. And a lot of texture stuff, like modernization of everything. Yeah, so as I was saying, let me bring that back up for everyone. This is a huge feature right here. So I accidentally spray painted loads of input hatches, by the way, in my previous world, but this one's more important because when there's a machine like a precise assembler, for instance, and you're auto crafting cables, I think it actually says in here about the cables. If you're auto crafting with cables, any other recipes which go into the fluid hatch can pull from that fluid hatch and potentially stop that recipe from happening, and it basically causes a clog in the machine because all fluid hatches will all be shared, but input hatches or input buses, they acknowledge the blocking mode basically. So the solution is color coding them. So these are light blue, I'm guessing. I think that's light blue again. So this is an input bus, I want to say, and then an output hatch. They're both the same color. So to the LCR, for these ones, it can only see these two as their blocking mode. So it won't be able to pull from any of the others. Oh yes, the matter manipulator. Yep, that's it. The matter manipulator. I'm also looking forward to that. I will be using that personally for machines. For general building, I'll be using World Edit. But the matter manipulator, that can be for copying machines. Yeah, this is potentially what I would do with the precise assembly using this. This is incredible for blocking mode and input separation. Multiple fluid cells are more usable. There are also some others. I think there are others which aren't mentioned here. One fluid tends to fill up. What is that? They're like volumetric flasks, aren't they? Are they volumetric flasks? A2. Oh, them fluid cells. One fluid tends to fill it. Yeah, that's fair. Look, go on. You need to be there. Oh yeah, that's another one. They added it, actually. Fluid. There is another tier. The artificial universe. Is that the one? These are insane, by the way. A fluid artificial universe. The limit on these is ridiculous. I want to say that... Well, I'm going to have a look at their GitHub for GT5. Fluid cell for all tiers that can hold 5 slots. Yeah. I think them ones... Stainless steel. Didn't they have a steep cost? They definitely did in the past. I remember them being like infinity, wasn't it? I know that they're trying to phase out tiny piles and small piles of dusts. That's something else. Oh, they've also added the Firestone burn effect to GT items. That's in one of the pull requests. Oh, there's another one. Power monitoring goggles. I really hope that it's ready for 2.8. I really hope that this pull request is, because it's similar to Nidus. I think it says it in the pull request. It basically adds it fully integrated into GregTech, so you get the Nidus overlay for the energy stored in the wireless network or the supercapacitor of your choosing. I'm definitely interested in this one because Nidus is, well, to a new player, Nidus is quite difficult to set up. It's less buggy Nidus, yeah. So you can have a proper controller for it. And the response time compared from Nidus to the one which I used before I used Nidus, that was like instant. It would instantly flick on all of the generators as soon as the energy level was below the threshold, and then it would turn them all off. Also, when it was above the threshold, there's like a minute delay for Nidus turning things on, which leaves it, if you fill the capacitor up completely, you'll lose energy for a minute, and then they'll turn off. Yeah, that's another one. I think I'm still just waiting for Tantalum. Yeah, for however long. Well, it's 160 for each rose gold. I'm going to leave that. It's going to take a while. Shall I start doing witchery? I don't think there's much. Yeah, that's going to be polyethylene plus tantalum. Carbon tantalum. Yeah, they're all gated by tantalum. To be fair, I could do another one of them. Another batch of coils. Right, yeah. Witchery? How much, also just real quick, how much does that actually consume? Okay, there is enough in there. Yeah, I'm waiting for loads of things like EBF and laser engraver, bending machines. Let's have a look at Witchery. Oh, let's make a new tab. Clay jars. Let's go and get some clay then. Yeah, I want to be able to make the biome changing potion. To be fair, let's make a few of them. Craft infusion. Oh, what? While I'm waiting for things to craft. I'm not sure how much infusion I'll actually need. Fume funnels. Oh, lovely. A tune gem. Wait, do these have like chanced outputs? So you don't get them 100%? Oh, I need to do all of the magical stuff. I need to get the saplings. Interesting. Oh yeah, this seems... To be fair, it's going to be worthwhile. I'll be able to start getting stab alloy. So I should really make 2 of them then, by the sounds of it. Of the filtered ones, I'm guessing. Infiltrate attune gems? That's not too bad. 30. I really need to do the node. I really need to get one of them stabilized nodes. Bottle mold. Do I actually have a better forming press? No. Okay, it's low voltage. Chalice. Okay, that needs the attuned stone. To refresh my memory, how on earth do I get the... Oh, it's Mutandus, that's right. You get it from a quest? Oh, you get the redstone soup for it. Okay, so I pretty much need to make this witch's oven then. And fence. I've never attempted this before. So I may be very confused at the beginning. It's been a very long time since I've played with witchery. Ender Eye Conjures. Thankfully, I have them. Yeah, I have some furnaces in there. Since when did I put it in my backpack, this wand? Okay, I don't remember putting that in there. 2 steel plates. Mostly. Oh, it's got a warp on it. 2 stacks of the vanilla saplings. Yeah, you warp. Is most of the stuff in here covered in warp? I think, yeah. Versus air. Okay, there's no nice way. Okay, let's go air. Do that. Ignis Potentia. Oh no, let's go. And some shit. I think I have some shares. As if, I mean, yeah, it makes sense all of this being Thorncraft related research. I should actually be able to make that. This is the reason why I placed like 50 time wood clocks under there, to make it a little bit more tolerable farming this that way. Use to craft the most basic items. Anointing paste on the cauldron. Oh, yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? Momentum. Right, I just need to link these two together. Yeah, that'll do. Decent amount of warp coming from all of this. Aqua. This is a... Oh, I love the research though, to be fair. It's nice. Okay, so I've already got the witch's oven. I am going to be super lazy and build it in this room. Let's build it like in this corner. Well, witch's oven, that takes a burnable item. Oh yeah, I need the clay jars. I also need to get all of the sapling types. I also need to get them, apparently. Where do I find these? Witchery seeds. Use a hole in grass blocks away from water. That's how. See, it's been ever so long since I've had to do it like this. Should also be the quest. Yay! Oh, I could oh. Honestly, this is the reason why you should get time with clocks. For this exact reason. Yeah, I'm almost tempted. You know what, should I just do it? It's like 3 bits of unstabling. Oh, I'm going to make my hoe unbreakable. It will certainly make my life a bit easier. Right, axe and a shovel. Shovel, axe, steel rod. Oh, I need a little bit of bronze. Honestly, and just for the sake of this, let's give this a new name. Can't break. Super simple name. Can't break. Oh, this is the stuff. The amount of time. Actually, hold on. Oh, that's the wrong clicking. I'm going to use an auto clicker. Right, there we go. Let's just do this for a bit. That's the quest, so I guess that's all of the witchery seeds. I've just got a handful. So I am tempted to build this, maybe implement it. Do I have any spare fertile soil? It should be outside of the range of the item collectors. Do they just give snowballs? Okay, that's... that could be infinite snowballs. Snowball farm. Let's also get a chest over here. I want to try and make it a little bit easy for me farming sort of the odd crops which I need. Things which I don't really want to be set up on passive. What was it? It was also, it's only the seeds. Peladonian mandrake, water. Mandrake. Plus a bucket of water. I'm also trying to scan everything which I make. Anything new. Okay, so what did it say? Just a cauldron? Cast a ritual or create an item. The cauldron must be filled with water. Pumping water into it using pipes or by using a dispenser containing a brew of endless water. Is that actually endless? I need to make a reservoir. Yeah, I do not think that running a pipe all the way over there is necessary. Honestly, even just a water tank siding I think would be enough. Yay, Witch's Cauldron. So I got to make tenacious chest. Need to make exhale of the horned one. Mutandis does not need the altar. Roanwood. Yeah, okay. Oak saplings. I have an endless amount of oak saplings. Potion needs its altar. Well, this would be a good spot. Yeah, because underneath here is completely empty. How big is the altar? It's just 2x3, isn't it? Also, does this need like a fire source underneath it? Lighting a fire beneath the cauldron is the only way to have this happen. Yes, so you do. We'll place a lot of leaves and logs underneath it. Oh, it's that mechanic. You need to try and increase the altar's power, isn't it? To be fair, that's not a bad mechanic. I'm having vague memories of placing stuff. Actually, you know what? If I do it there... Oh yeah, creative flight helps. A little bit too difficult to control with them boots. I think it really is, unless you set up a zombie pigman farm. Or the, what is it called? Something from Thormic Bases. Luke, right? Oh yeah, and glowstone dust. I always forget glowstone dust. Yeah, oh, that's why. Humidity is 0. Okay, well this stores like 400 buckets, so... Oh yeah, okay, very slowly. It will slowly increase with water. I can't believe how fast creative flight is. Honestly incredible with the boots. I reckon I should automate this. At least the witch's oven. But yeah, let's go. Trying to put jars and fuel in. Is the bottom, would the bottom be output? Oh, you can just pull out. Okay. It is just pull out of the front. Right, I should probably craft a couple of chests. Completely empty of chests. Is there an auto input for the items for the burnable stuff? Okay, so that goes in from the front. Okay, toppers insert. So brown? No, I kind of need 3 inputs if it's that. Let's just get a hopper. Honestly, a hopper would be easier. Because I don't think I'm going to be sending like hundreds of items through this. There you go. I guess the funnels would go on the top too, wouldn't they? Or out the back. Might have to change that. Oh my god, that's still having rendering issues. Oh, okay, that's fine then. There's enough space. Right, I do have the research for this one, so shouldn't be too difficult. I want to say that I have glowstone plates. I only have 3. Okay, that should be the bars. Dormian plates I should already have. Yeah, I got them. That's fine. One more block. And now it's time to farm more of the vishrooms. So it's not too far. Energy biomes. Bring the biomes to you. I don't know where that one actually is. You have, oh yeah, the lava buckets. Just take a quick trip into the nether for them. Are you not? Okay. You do not like me shift clicking. I want to see. Okay, that's pretty slow. That also does allow you to actually access it. Do they actually... I don't think they are stackable, are they? Also, should I be worried about things dropping in there? Like, will that just void anything? I don't think it will. Might want to move this then, to be fair. So that I can actually have one on each side. That's interesting. Shift clicking disables it. There you go. Yeah, that'll be good enough. Right, so I do need... I'll also need some eggs for that. yeah, I'm just gonna be waiting for that. I think I'm gonna end the stream here now. Because yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm waiting for things. Warp. Yeah, so Thorncraft is helpful. Let's just quickly store, oh, that hopper needs to go on the top of there. I don't even know where I'm going to build this farm. The stab alloy construct farm. Right, nice and clean inventory. Right, I'm going to have a quick look at a raid. See who I can raid to. Anyone GTNHing? Could go here. All right, I found someone. Right, take care, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your day.